Hi! So you might be wondering what's going on today, and I'm going to show you how to do this pink cut crease look going on here, and I can't wait. So let's get started. Alright, so first I am going to show you how I prime my lids and powder them. So all I do is I have my mirror here, as always, as I probably always will, and I just put some of my Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyelid. And I just put a decent amount of this. You know, don't put too much, don't put too little. Put what's right for you. I know it's hard to determine, but a little practice and you'll get it. So again, Urban Decay Primer Potion. Alright, and I just blend that all over my eyelid. Just make sure it's blended in everywhere. I even put some under my eye. Just to make sure I get that tacky base. And once I do that, I'm going to take my trusty fluffy Wet n Wild brush. And today I'm using the Shaaanxo, the Remix palette. Oh, I love her. She's so awesome and so exciting as a person. Like, I've never met her in real life, but she's somebody that I would love to meet in real life. So I'm opening it up on the one side. So this is the front, well, one of the sides. And I'm going to go into Clarity and just put the powder over the primer so that I have a base that's light and ready to go. My eyes are watering like crazy. I have no idea why. They're just watering. So I'm just pushing that all over wherever I put the primer potion. Alright. And then once that's done, I'm going to go on the side and clean that up. Oh, that's just a mess. Let me get in here real fast. And just clean that up. Again, my eyes are watering. I have no idea why. It's the weirdest thing. It just started all of a sudden too. Turn the camera on and whoop, start watering. So after I finish with Clarity, I actually flip the palette over, which is super cool. This palette is so beautiful. I see Shannon in this palette. Like, this is definitely her work. So into this side, and I'm going to dip in with my Wet n Wild brush again, and I'm going to go into Bestie right down here. It's like this beautiful mauve color. It's just gorgeous. And I'm going to put that all on my eyelid, well, in the crease, above the crease, into my brow bone. I'm going to bring this way up there, because this is my transition shade, and doing a cut crease today, we're going to need to utilize all space available, so up into my brow bone. Alright, and just back and forth with that. And you'll get a better look at what this is going to look like, since I'll be doing it and my eye's not going to be watering like crazy. I don't know why it did it to me. Right when I started filming, it's like, oh hey, by the way, I'm going to water like crazy. I'm like, great. I love that. I love that. So I'm going to go with my flat-headed Morphe brush. I'm going to dip into the shade Stalker. So this one here, it's like this beautiful deep red. It has like a cool undertone, but it's so gorgeous. That's going to go into my crease. And I'm just pushing that in. And each time I do, it becomes a little darker to what I want. And once I get that initial pigment shade, I'm going to start windshield wipering back and forth to blend. Sorry. Again, the mirror. I'm so sorry. So, back and forth, bring some more pigment in. Just build up the color just to get what I want. Because again, we're going to bring this up a little higher than normal just because we are going to be doing a cut crease today. So one more time, back in And I'm going to push that and then wipe it all around. This isn't the softest brush I've noticed after using it, but it does do a really good job at getting the eyeshadows where they need to be, but they're not very soft. Just something I noticed. And then I'm going to come in with my other Morphe brush. Now this one's slightly different. This one is slightly fluffy, but it is like a smaller version. It's a little thicker on the outside, but a little bit more precise. So I'm using that one. That's also from the brush that I got. And I'm going to go in this time with Vampette, right? And this is deep, like brown. It's like a deep brown red. It's beautiful. And I'm just literally going to put that right into the crease and deepen that up a lot. We're going to go a lot on that, because a lot of it's going to be taken away, and there's just going to be a slight effect when we cut the crease. So, to build that up, the shape is so dark and pigmented, and it's just a gorgeous shade. Matches its name so well with Vampette. So cute. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Okay. So I'm just deepening that up. Oh, look at that. It's just beautiful. Just gorgeous how they all transition to get them perfect. I love it. I am going to go back over with whatever's left on my brush and just blend that in circular motions back and forth, just to combine those colors very well together. I don't actually know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it. Alright, now we're going to cut the crease. So I'm going to go with my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. And I like this because it's creamy, it's easy to move, dries down pretty well. But I'm not going to actually put powder over this. I'm actually going to pack the pink onto the wet product. So let me find where the brush is that I use. This is the Mash brush, and I'm just using another very tiny, you don't want to see that, here you go. So a very precise brush here. It's just small, it's perfect to get into the inner corners and everything, so I'm just gonna start going with that. And I am gonna bring this up a little bit, so I do blink. Not the best, but I do blink for a minute just because what I'm going to do is push those pigments even further into the skin. So let me just bring in more Vampette, and what this does is just help keep the color right where it needs to be, so that if I have another mistake, it won't be as noticeable. So just bring that over. Alright, so let's start again. So where it does crease at, I do bring it up a little bit more. So I do start in the center. That's just my place to start. You can start wherever is easier for you. And I'm gonna just, there we go. I'm so sorry. Alright. So you can see here what I'm doing is literally following my crease, but above where it is. And you know, don't make it perfect. Make it as perfect as you can. Nobody's precise at this. Everybody gets what they can at this, because it's so difficult to really get what it is you're trying to get here. Again, I'm no master at this, but the idea behind it is so cool. I mean, there are people who are very, very good at cutting a crease. They do it so quickly. Like, I've seen Tina Halada do it, and she's amazing. She's so fast, and she does it so well. Like, without any issues at all, I swear. She's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the next color, which is Baby Girl. It's this beautiful, rich pink color. I love it. I'm going in with my Beauty Muse Pro. So this brush here. And it's just this flat packing brush that I use. And it's their contour highlight, but I don't use it for that. I never really use a brush for what it's supposed to be. I'm just saying. I pack that on as much as I can. Pack the excess off. And I stick that right on top. So it does come out light as first. And what I do is just grab more product and go back in. Right? So at first it's going to set the color onto the base. Because again, we didn't put powder on that. So just keep packing on. And eventually, as you start packing into the tacky base, you'll start building up your color. So it's coming along just fine. At this point, after the initial packing of the color so that you get the base set, I no longer actually tap the pigment off anymore. I'm actually packing all of the pigment directly into where I have set the base at. So now we're getting the vibrant color into those areas where it's a little difficult to reach, but you know, just push it in there. You're good. You're good. You get it. And there we are. Beautiful. So I am going to go back in and just touch up the crease a little bit. I'm going to go back in with Vampette on my brush. And I'm not going in the crease. I'm literally going above just where that shows up at. I'm just doing that. I'm going to pack that because I did see a little open area there. I'm going to go in with the flat brush, pick up Stalker again, and go in slightly above that to just blend those together. And then I'm going back in with Bestie on my fluffy brush and blending that all together. All three of those colors. Don't touch the pink. Don't want that pink messed up. I'm having enough issues with that as it is. So then I'm going to just go back in with Baby Girl and just make sure every area is covered. The vibrancy is still there. Alright. And there we are. Wonderful. Right? So obviously we're not completely done yet. And my eye is still watering away. It's great. I love that. You ever do something and your eye is fine, but when you actually want to do it on camera, your eye's like, hey, I'm not okay with that. Like, not cool. Alright, so now I'm going to go in under my lash with the Vampette that's left on my brush. And I'm just bringing that under. Just whatever's left and just blending that in. Blending it out. Alright. Then I'm taking whatever I have left of Stalker and blending that right on top just to blend that out. Making sure my corners touch. It's always nice. And then, of course, whatever I have left of Bestie, and just taking the rest of that and dusting it a little further down along that edge just to make sure those colors blend out well. Alright. Now, next, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Autograph Pencil in a Black Metal Love. Right, so it's just her little eyeliner. It's like a deluxe size, I think it is, but it's a great pencil. Just glides right on. And I'm just putting that in my waterline. Okay. Now this eye is starting to water. That's wonderful. So I'm going in with these lashes, which are just a dramatic lash as well. They're very wispy, very nice. For these, again, I got these off Wish as well. Actually, I have the package so you can see it. I'm really happy with these as well. These are the Dingsen Fashion eyelashes. And they're really wispy, really nice. I had to cut them, but I got a 10-pack of these, and I absolutely love them. I do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on this before I do my eyeliner. You can feel my eye watering all over the place. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to put the glue on. And I do concentrate on this because I am known to put too much glue on. Not enough glue on. Weird. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not precise at this at all. I just kind of do my best. Hope for the best. That kind of thing. Usually I will have glue all over my eyelids. And, you know, that's just what happens, right? So, this eye's starting to water. Just wonderful. I love it. It's so great. Okay. Anyways, while that's drying, well, not drying, but drying, I'm going to go in with the Dolce, I assume it's Dolce, Fierce and Fine Graphic Pen, and this is in the color black, so this brand. Could be completely wrong about it, but, you know. So again, I'm just going to line my eyes the way I usually do. But I am going to go slightly thicker once I get it all connected. Trying to avoid the watery eye situation here. So, just a little concentration, you know. Sorry. So, thicken that up. Perfect. Alright. And so we're going to wing that out, but just a small wing. I just have a little wing there, so nothing too crazy. Make sure I get that in the right angle there. And then bring it together. Perfect. Alright. So, that's good. Now, we're going to go down the top, like in the middle of the eye. Instead of lining it with a highlighter or anything, I'm actually going to bring this down. You can't see me, I'm sorry. I'm going to bring this down and bring it a little bit like to make my eye more like elongated, and then connect it up. Okay, so that's how that works. I just connect it there. My eye's watering like crazy, so sorry. Alright, so there's that. Oh, give my eye a minute to stop watering before I put these eyelashes on. Right, so again, I look down, position the outer corner in the middle where I think I want them, bring the middle in to where it goes, piece by piece. Make sure it's sticking well. Okay. And And that is good. And I have eyeliner running all down my eye. Let me fix that up real fast. This would look so good if this would just behave. Alright, so just here in the center, I'm just gonna powder that back up. Just touch it up as you go, right? If your eyes don't water like mine, this is something that you probably will not have to do right now, is to touch everything up. So crazy. Okay, now we're in the home stretch. So next I'm going to take Bobbi Brown in the Smoky Eye Mascara. So it's just their deluxe sample size. It's nice to just blend the lashes together. Just encompasses everything. Alright, there's that. And let me just add some more over here. I feel like lacking. Okay. And I do the bottom lashes. Sorry. Alright, and once that's done, I really hope you don't have the problem like I do with the eyes. Such a pain. Let's be quick here. So again, one more touch up. Fix the little edge here. Alright, ta-da! That's it for the eyes, so they can stop freaking out. I would appreciate it very much. And for this, I am just going to pair the ColourPop and I think it's My Little Pony? I don't know, it's one of their glosses. The whole thing has been worn off, but it's this bright pink lip, and it's just, I think, gonna bring the whole look together. So here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it has like the purple undertone. So I'm lining my lips with the tip of the applicator and then running the applicator over the lips like normal. So I will go back in here, wipe excess off because this one has a lot of excess, and then do the top. Sorry. So I just line my lips, and I use the tip of the applicator for that, and then I just put the lip on as it is. And this is our final look. And here we go. So there we are. So if you like this look, please go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button with the bell to get all my notifications. I will be uploading 3 times a week. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I hope to see you join my family. Bye!